This tutorial instructs you on how to choose the correct category on the National Spanish Exam. In addition to being a valid assessment, the National Spanish Exam is also a contest. In order to allow students with like exposure to compete against each other, a student must compete in one of three categories. A student whose only contact with Spanish is in the classroom competes in the classroom experience category. A student with any of the following experiences beyond the classroom competes in the outside experience category. The student is a heritage speaker and has had exposure to Spanish but limited practice in his or her home environment. The student has been enrolled in a Spanish immersion program for the prior 3 years or more. The student's principal language is another Romance language such as French, Italian, or Portuguese. The student participated in an elementary Spanish program for 3 years or more during grades K to 6. This rule applies to students taking the exam at level 0, 1, or level 1. For the purpose of the NSE contest, an elementary Spanish language program is defined as having had 30 minutes or more of Spanish instruction per week. When determining between classroom experience or outside experience, the key question is, does this student have an advantage over the student who has only studied Spanish in the classroom? A student should be placed in the bilingual category if the student has grown up in a home where Spanish is spoken, and if the student is bilingual to some degree in both English and Spanish. The National Spanish Exam is a test for those learning Spanish as a second language and is not meant to assess Spanish as a first language. Students must understand both Spanish and English. Consequently, students who only speak Spanish are not eligible to take the NSE. If you would like to read more about this or other topics, they are available on the NSE website. Thank you for supporting the National Spanish Examinations.